you write this down because this is something that is not, again, commonsensical, that doesn't necessarily make sense. And we're looking at negative exponents with fractions. Negative exponents with fractions. In other words, I think we only look at, yeah, basically we only. For example, if I have this 1/2 to the negative third power. I can give you the long drawn out, I will do it just because you should know. Any thoughts as to what the answer to that is? Jaden? 1/8. Well, how would that then be different than 1/2 to the positive third power? So why would we make one negative and positive? Why wouldn't I just put positive 3? Rarely is it the same exact thing. Negative 1/8. Do you remember me telling you that negative exponents have absolutely positively nothing to do with whether your answer is negative or positive? That is the case. Now, what you should do, and this is why fractions mess us up. Suddenly, when we start dealing with fractions, we lose everything we've been taught. What were you taught with negative exponents? How do you make them positive? Put them on the bottom of a fraction. Well, the problem with this is it's a fraction. How do I put a fraction on the bottom? Well, you can do the same thing with a fraction that you do with a whole number. In other words, I'm going to do something you rarely see, and I'm going to make this all a fraction by putting it over 1. So, if that is the case, then I'm going to now take this whole fraction and put it down here with that 1 times it, and it's going to end up, what am I left with on the top? Or 1, by the way, because you always have 1 left on the top. It's going to end up being 1 over 1/2 to the positive 3 power, because that's what happened. You move to the bottom, the exponent becomes positive. Well, can I figure that out? I bet you can. Take a look at this. Jaden Shute knows what 1/2 to the third power is. What is that? 1/8. So now I change and I do that exponent there, and I get 1 over 1/8. Now people are still confused because you go, what do I do with a 1 over 1/8? Because that is something we've rarely seen. Then Drew Norquist says, well, I remember Mr. Hahn saying that fractions are nothing more than just division problems, are they not? Isn't 4 over 2 the same thing as 2 because it's 4 divided by 2? Well, what is this? This is 1 divided by 1/8. And I'll bet you probably can do that problem. 1 divided by 1/8 is, well, how do you divide by a fraction? You flip and multiply. It's 1 times 8 over 1. And what is 1 times 8 over 1? I know it's hard. 8. So believe it or not, 1/2 to the negative third power is 8. Who would have thunk such a thing? Now, you can do that every time you come up with a negative exponent, or here is the simple little math thing. When all the smoke clears, you don't have to do any of that stuff. If you just think about this, here is the rule. If you have a fraction to a negative power, comma, flip the fraction over and make the power positive. Exclamation point. In other words, the simple little rule to this is, if you have a fraction to a negative power, take the fraction, flip it over, and change the exponent to its positive. 1/2 to the negative third power is the exact same thing as 2 over 1 to the positive third power. Some examples of that, maybe that would help you there. What if I have 2/3 to the negative 2 power? is the same thing as, flip the fraction over, it's 3/2 to the positive 2 power. And that you probably can do. It's 3/2 times 3/2. 9/4. 1/5 to the negative 4th power is the same thing as, somebody tell me that. Danny, 1/5 to the negative 4th power is the same thing as what? Exactly. It's the same thing as 5/1 to the positive 4th power, which in fact is 25 times 25, which is what? 625, I believe. No, it's not 5 times 4, it's 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 3/8 to the negative 2 power is the same thing as Riley Harrington.
8/3 to the positive 2 power.
And if you do that, you get 64/9. Not difficult, but if you have good notes, you won't have to come ask me the next time you see them because you'll have it there, but some of you are not big enough. Did you have a question?
So we just leave it proper, we have to do
Yes. Notes reduced. Usually 7th grade, they start letting you leave it as improper as long as they're reduced unless it specifically says to change to that. Perfect. Now another blank piece of paper and the saga continues. Actually, well, I don't know if you've got notes under rational numbers or not, but let's try some. Stop this crazy thing.